This is a fun little activity to work on matching words to equations and then solving them. What you'll do is, you're going to come down here to the bottom. Notice that each one of these boxes down here, each column has a letter on top. These letters coincide with these letters up here. And beneath them, you'll write the numbers that match. So this group of numbers is the equation to go with the words. And this group of numbers is the answer to the equation, the final value for x. So let's do A and B together to make sure you know exactly what it involves, and then the rest you're on your own. So let's see A. I think of a number, double it, and my answer is 15. Okay, I'm just gonna look down. 15, I got that one. Just gonna kind of go through 15. My answer is, okay, so it's gonna be equals 15. Equals 15, might be that one, might be that one. Just gonna kind of go through, oh, that was more than I thought. Okay, so I think of a number and double it. So if you double it, you multiply it by 2. So, okay, I think of a number and double it. Oh, that's adding 1, it doesn't say that. So that is dividing by 2, that's also dividing by 2. Minus 7, adding 2, subtracting 2, double it. Okay, I think of a number and double it, my answer is 15. It's probably that. Let's see, think of a number and add 1. Nope, so the answer, the equation for A is 12. I'm gonna cross that out. Go back and erase these so I don't confuse next time. Now I'll come down here and write it out to solve it. 2x equals 15. I've got to get the x by itself. Right now, 2 is multiplied by x. So the opposite of times 2 is divided by 2. So I will divide both sides by 2. That cancels out, so I'm left with x equals 15 divided by 2. 2 goes into 15 7 times and 1/2 left. 7.5. Basically, you're just converting an improper fraction to a mixed number. 7.5. Let's see. Ooh, I just noticed all their answers are in decimal form, and mine is in mixed number form. Well, that's easy. Let me go back and refigure this. Let's assume I don't know what 7.5 looks like in decimal form. I will go back, 15 divided by 2, and I will put that in decimal form. 15 divided by 2. 2 goes into 15 7 times. Bring down the 0, 5, decimal. There we go. Now, x also equals 7 5/10, which is 22. So I will write 22 there. Let's look at B. I think of a number, double it, and then add on 7. My answer is 8. Think of a number, x, double it, 2x. Add on 7 plus 7, my answer is 8, equals 8. So it's going to be 2x plus 7 equals 8. So maybe it's this. No, because that's doubling x plus 7. It doesn't say I'm doubling x plus 7, it says I'm doubling x. So even though those are all the right numbers, that is not correct. I'm just doubling the x. Let's see, 2x, doubling the x, adding on 7 equals 8. It's 8. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to write this equation down. 2x plus 7 equals 8. All right, so I want to get 2x by itself, so I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. That cancels out, so I'm left with 2x equals 1. Okay, this is not going to be a whole number again, but I know this time to put it in fraction form. So this cancels out. So I'm left with x equals 1 divided by 2. Say it's 1 divided by 2. 2 goes into 1 0 times. So 2 goes into 10 5 times. 5 times 2 is 10. All right, bring up my decimal. X is 0 and 5/10. Let me go, that would be 20. Let's do one last thing. I'm just going to help you find the equation that goes with C. I think of a number, half it, and my answer is 15. So x, so there are two ways to write that. So you're either going to write, I'm either going to write x divided by 2. That's one way to show half. Or I could write, I'm going to put it over here, 1/2 times x. So it's going to be written either that way or that way. They're both the same. So think of a number and half it. My answer is 15. It's 6. Think of a number, half it. My answer is 15, 6. So I got you started. You go ahead and finish the rest. You've got the idea. I think this is a pretty neat way to practice this skill. Enjoy!